What's up everyone, this is All I Talk is Tech, and today I'm finally going to be making a What's on my iPhone video, so without further ado, let's get started. So my iPhone has over 250 apps, so I can't show you every single app because that would take forever, and I'm constantly downloading more and more apps and installing new web clips and things like that, so my phone is so disorganized. So what I'm thinking of doing is I made two folders, games and utilities, and I'm just going to be showing you the most used apps on my iPhone, and if you want I can make a follow-up video showing you pretty much every app on my iPhone except for the ones I'm showing you in this one. So the first folder is a bunch of games. So the first game is Asphalt 8. It's a really fun game, although my phone had to get rid of it because I was downloading iOS 11 and I never got back to reinstalling the iCloud saved file. But this next game is really fun. It'll be linked down below in the description in order. You basically just have to cut the white lines in half. It's really cool with like the little rocket ship. It's a great time waster. This next game is Clash of Clans. I haven't played it in forever, but I used to love this game so much and I have it just in case. Same thing with this game, Balloon Tower Defense. It's so fun to play with friends and stuff during class, but I haven't played in a long time. It's out of date. Now, this next game is called CUBIE Crush, something like that. I'll have it linked down below as well. They'll all be in order, so you can just look off the video. You can see I'm jumping, and you have to jump on time or else your little cube will fall off. Now this next game is really fun. It's called DUET. So the point of the game is you have these two little dots and you don't want them to hit any of the surfaces in the game. So you can see there's white blocks that you do not want to hit, and these are basically balls of paint, so you'll see them splatter if you touch anything. So the goal is to get to the end of the map, but you can see that I just messed up and I have to restart. So it's a very frustrating game. It speeds up as you go and progress. Now this next game is called Bottle Flip. I'm sure you guys know exactly what that does. Now this next game is like Bottle Flip but to the next level. You have to get the bottle onto the really high surface, and the surface changes every time you accomplish the goal of getting the bottle onto that surface. So for example, you can see it's a basketball hoop. You can see I'm on level 79 right now. So that means 79 times I've landed the bottle correctly on a surface. So yeah, I wasted a lot of time on this game. I usually play this on like airplane rides or car rides or when I'm just waiting in line. This is a good waiting game for something. Now this next game is really fun. The point of the game is you're in a little rocket ship and you want to dodge everything as best as possible. But the thing is, the map slowly increases speed, and over time you want to dodge the obstacles in your way. All the apps on here are really fun games. I'll have them all linked below, but then I'll also have the ones that I didn't mention linked below as well. So you can see this game is pretty cool. What you have to do is your character is skiing, and the blue sign means you have to go around the right side, and the red sign means you have to go around the left side. So you have to go around the proper side and also not hit any obstacles. If you don't do any of those correctly, you'll have to restart the map. So it's a really stressful game, but also very fun. This next game is called Nova, and I have become a master at this game. I've been playing this game for at least 3 years straight, probably more, and my account actually got banned because I used to cheat in the game. There was a glitch where you could like hide in buildings that no one could get in, and I could shoot through the walls, but people couldn't shoot me. I was a complete jerk in the game, but it was really fun messing with people, and I was also a really high level, so no one could really beat me ever. But sadly, it's not supported for iOS 11, which is why I've stopped playing it. Now, moving on to the utility section of this video. So the first app is a really cool live wallpaper app. So what's really cool about this is these wallpapers are all in HD. They're not like really cheap wallpapers. You can see they got some really cool animations you could set as your lock screen, and I love the way these look on your iPhone. It just adds an extra layer of customization to your phone. And speaking of wallpapers, this is the app I get all my wallpapers from. It's called AR7. It's by a jailbreak developer, but the app ended up getting removed from the App Store, so I've kept the file on my phone for ages now, and I'm never going to delete it. So it's a really great app and I love it. This next app is something I use all the time. It's my Philips Hue Lighting. I'm sure you guys have probably seen this in my videos before. I do have an LED strip that's from Philips Hue. It's not on at the moment, but I also have another LED strip from like some off-brand Chinese company. It's really cheap. One of the red LEDs in the strip broke, so it can't reproduce any color that has red. It can only do green and blue, which is fine, but also the remote control is inaccurate. If you tap on the blue button, you'll get the color green. If you tap on the color green, you'll get the color red. The red used to work, but then it just stopped working, so the remote needs to be recalibrated, but in general, it gets the job done and it works. Now, you could see these two apps down here. This is my Cydia alternative. This is under a different domain name, so this one is not public yet. and it's actually the wrong file, so it's not even finished, whereas the one that is published is finished. And this is also my wallpaper site. It's a web clip I made, and you can go ahead and install any of these wallpapers on your device to make it look like the iPhone 10. Now here's PhotoMath. This made freshman year really fast and easy. And then same with Google Translate. You basically just use the camera to scan words or math problems, and it'll solve it for you. Now this next app is critical to my life. It's called Reddit. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. And my favorite subreddit would probably be Shower Thoughts or probably Crappy Design. Those are some really good subreddits that I waste a lot of time on the bus and stuff like that. This next app is really cool. You can force press and you get these really cool shortcuts that make it really easy to access other apps in the convenience of one app. It saves app icons and you can have it on the dock. Now this is my YouTube live sub count. It's a widget on my phone, but it's also an app, and I just want to thank you guys so much. We are so close to 7,000 subs, which is absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much for that. I got a thank you video coming up soon, but before this video ends, you notice that I had Spotify on there, but I stopped using Spotify on my iPhone because on Android, you can download a hacked APK of Spotify++, and there's no revokes on Android, which means that you never have to worry about a certificate not working. So I always use Spotify on my Android phone to get unlimited skips and things like that. This next app is the YouTube Studio app, so this lets me view comments and stuff so I can reply to you guys. It also lets me see how my videos are doing, and it lets me change the titles on the go. It lets me upload and post things. I use this app so much. If it weren't for this app, I probably wouldn't be able to upload during the week. And as you can see, I get a lot of comments, and all the comments you saw there is just for the past 48 hours. It refreshes every now and then, so that app is very useful. And then here you can see my older what's on my iPhone video. I obviously use the app YouTube a lot, and this what's on my iPhone video I think is probably one of my coolest videos because my iDevice was on iOS 9 at the time, and the glitched wallpapers were so cool back then. And I had, I think, the coolest iPhone setup I've ever had on this device. I've had some pretty cool setups on my iPhone before. I used to color code the apps. All the blue apps would be in one folder, green apps would be in another folder, things like that. So yeah, something I always do on every iPhone I have that's been on at least iOS 10 and 11 is once you go to color filters, if you go to the blue and yellow filter, you can go ahead and increase the contrast. I love the way this looks. I always love a boosted, saturated screen. A lot of people don't like that look, but I do for some reason, and I think it really makes the colors pop. Anyways, that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I got a bunch of really cool videos coming out soon, so stay tuned for that, and as always, peace.